banded lateral walks. So my mini band is right below my knees. So I'm gonna get in a low squat position, shoulder width apart, and I'm gonna side shuffle. We're aiming for those abductors to be burning. The lower you get, the more you're gonna feel your glutes and your abductors. Make sure that you don't bring your feet all the way together because you want to maintain that resistance in the band the whole motion. Alternating front lunge with an overhead static hold. So I'm going to use a dumbbell. You can use a light kettlebell or water jugs, whatever you have. Try to get creative. So I'm going to hold this straight above my head. My core is nice and tight so that my back is not arching. And whichever arm I'm holding up, the opposite leg is going to go forward into that front lunge. Here, make sure that knee is tracking right above the ankle, and then you push off. So when I switch my legs, I'm going to switch which hand I'm holding the weight with too. Single leg deadlift to knee drive. So I'm going to show you body weight version, and I'm also going to show you how to do it with a dumbbell. So body weight version, similar to RDL, I'm going to have a soft knee right here. My other leg is going to shoot back, but a nice flat back. This is a hip hinge movement, so you want to bend at the hip, sticking that butt out. Use those hands to help you balance and drive that knee forward. So pick a spot on the ground, chin is tucked in, core is tight. Now if you wanted to add a dumbbell, it'll be a little extra work. So I'm going to use the same leg as an example here. So you're almost doing a half curl when you drive that knee forward. Either one works, and they're both going to work that hamstring and glute in the back. Banded glute bridge with abduction. So I'm going to put my band right above my knees. I'm going to lay back. My feet are shoulder width apart, my hands are down by my side, and I'm going to do a normal glute bridge. So I'm shooting those hips straight up, tighten that core, squeeze those glutes, and I'm going to abduct. So I'm bringing my knees out wide, back together, and down, and that's one repetition. Go up, out, together, and back down. Really squeezing those glutes throughout the whole motion. So we have a lower body combo movement. We're going to do a narrow squat right into an RDL. So a few pointers right before we start. My feet are going to be right below my hips so that we can go right into that RDL from our squat. So it's more of a narrow squat so that we can smoothly transition to the next movement. So my weight is in my heels for the squat, making sure that I'm squeezing and engaging those glutes. With the RDL, nice flat back, hip hinge movement. I'm going to use a kettlebell, so my hands are going to be at the bottom for the squat. So I'm here, and my hands are going to slide to the top into that RDL. And then start all over again. Lateral lunge into curtsy squat. So it's going to be a smooth, dynamic movement for the lower body. So I'm going to make sure that my core is engaged the whole time and engaging those glutes. So I'm going to go into that side lunge with my toes pointing straight ahead the whole time, weight in that heel. I'm going to press off using the power from that leg and go right into that curtsy squat, bending both of these legs at the same time. And I'll just keep finishing all the reps on this one side, and then I'll switch side and do all the reps on the other leg. So I showed you the body weight version. Feel free if you want to add a little bit of a challenge and some resistance to hold a dumbbell or a kettlebell, any form of weight. You'll just hold it right in front of you while you do the whole movement. So remember, keep that core tight and engage those glutes.